Welcome, Internet people. The summer is upon us, once again. Giant movie season that is the summer. Last year we did the, whatever we called the summer box office movie, mega challenge, whatever the hell it's called. We're going to do that again, right? Woo! We've got a bigger group of people playing. Be sure to play at home if you want to. I will put the website that has the rules that we steal in the description. So, this is the same thing that Philly Rad Show used to call the summer movie wager, but we're going to do it and we're not going to put anything up for it. So, we're going to do a top 10 list of how we think the movies are going to do in terms of making money. And we're going to do the domestic totals, the American box office totals. We're not going to do the worldwide, because then it gets screwy.
Oh, we're talking about totals now.
The total math? The total money that these movies are going to make.
You don't have to worry about anything.
During the summer. During the summer.
At the end, the math will be done for you.
You don't play the game right anyways. So they also have 3 dark horses that you think could make the list, but didn't miss the cut. Basically, your runners-up, I guess, for the list. So without any further ado, now that you've clicked off, I will give you my top 10 dark horses.
Maybe
Number 1, what?
Maybe they've just minimized.
Maybe. Anyways, my number 1, I put How to Train Your Dragon 2. My number 2, I put Transformers: Age of Extinction. Number 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. 4, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 5, X-Men: Days of Future Past. 6, Guardians of the Galaxy. 7, 22 Jump Street. 8, Godzilla. 9, Maleficent. 10, A Million Ways to Die in the West. And then my dark horses are Edge of Tomorrow, Neighbors, and Tammy. I'm the returning champion, that's why I went first. Now we will go to Richard, who has taken over second place last year, and will now read you his list.
I'm going to go in reverse order.
Oh! Whoa! The big reveal.
That's right. Number 10, 22 Jump Street. 9, Transformers. 8, Godzilla. 7, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 6, Sin City 2. 5, Turtles. 4, X-Men. 3, Spider-Man 2. I'm going to go number 2, Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Really? You heard me say it a second ago.
And number 1?
How to Train Your Dragon 2. Dark Horse. The Giver. A Million Ways to Die in the West. And Let's Be Cops.
Alright. If I'd known Richard was going to go in reverse order and you're going to go in first, I would have just... started with number 2, worked my way to 8.
Okay.
Over to 10.
Random order, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as our official now 3rd place from last year, here is my...
Moving on
In
up.
no particular order, but starting with number 1.
It kind of has. It'll be on the screen.
Number 1, Spider-Man 2. Number 2, X-Men: Days of the Whatever the Hell. Number 3, How to Train Your Dragon 2. At number 4, I've moved up to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, followed by Sin City at 5, Guardians of the Galaxy at 6, Transformers at 7, Maleficent at 8, then Gojira at 9, and A Million Ways to Die in the West at 10. My 3 dark horses are Dawn of Tomorrow, whatever the hell.
Edge of Tomorrow?
Edge Tomorrow, Edge Dawn with Tom Cruise. Dawn of the Tomorrow, Edge of the Gorilla Apes, the Gorilla Apes movie. And then 22 Jump Street.
Alright, and
I moved a lot of stuff around. Like the words.
Kit,
Really
who
the
came in
words.
last, is hoping to improve on that standing, maybe?
Depend on which Kit you talk to.
It's true. So Kit, top 10 and dark
We'll do
horses.
the countdown thing. I like how Richard did there.
Oh.
Number
Got a
10,
pattern going.
I have Let's Be Cops. Number 9, Godzilla. Number 8, How to Train Your Dragon 2. Number 7, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. Number 6, The Purge: Anarchy. Number 5, X-Men: Days of the Future Past. Number 4, Amazing Spider-Man. Number
2?
3.
No,
he's
he's
hoping
hoping
for
for
a
a
Yeah,
re-release.
the first one.
Oh, sorry, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Sorry.
If he could say Turtles, he could say
Yeah, that's okay.
Number 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy. And number 1, Transformers: Age of Extinction. And my dark horses are Edge of Tomorrow, 22 Jump Street, and Sex Tape. Because I feel there should be another comedy in it.
Is Sex Tape the comedy?
So newcomers?
I believe so, yes.
Newcomers, let's see what you guys got.
I'll go first. First, I'll start out with
Yes,
from 1 down.
In case you could start at 10.
Yeah.
Gonna start from 1
We'd
down,
throw off the order.
10 up, and then
Yeah. So I'll go Transformers, Spider-Man, A Million Ways to Die in the West, X-Men, How to Train Your Dragon, Lucy, 22 Jump Street, Planet of the Apes, Guardians of the Galaxy, Edge of Tomorrow, with my dark horses being Godzilla, Let's Be Cops, and Jupiter Ascending.
I'm gonna start with my dark horses. And then
Oh! Look, if you came for organization, you wouldn't be on YouTube watching this. So,
So my dark horses are Jupiter Ascending, Lucy, and Let's Be Cops. And then I got number 10, Million Ways to Die in the West. Number 9, 22 Jump Street. Number 8, Edge of Tomorrow. Number 7, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Number 6 is Maleficent. 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy. 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 3, How to Train Your Dragon 2. 2, Transformers, Age of Extinction. And 1, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I feel like we should change the name of this to the challenge of the summer of the box office.
Sequels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or prequels?
Or reboots.
Or reboots? Hey, well, now that you mentioned that. Yeah, well, yeah. So other than Million Ways to Die in the West, I don't think
damn, why did they put Expendables 3 in there?
that's an Edge of Tomorrow, I guess. Yeah.
What about them?
Those
Oh,
are the
they're
only two
not-
movies that aren't sequels, prequels, or part of a series or whatever.
Or originals. Everything but original movies.
I wouldn't call Edge of Tomorrow original.
Terrible, sorry.
C1.
Well, it depends on your list, obviously.
Yeah,
So-
depends on your list. I'm just saying, looking at mine, and in which I think we all have the same movies. I don't.
A lot of the same movies.
It's gonna be very close.
Jupiter Rising, Lucy,
Ascending.
and The Purge were, I think, the only movies that kind of were.
Well, The Purge is a sequel, remember?
Yeah, but I meant
Oh,
the
you
general
meant-
movies that
okay.
weren't on
We're really on
everybody's list.
everybody's list, yeah.
And Sex Tape, but you know.
I don't think he's wrong.
It's gonna be the true dark
Necessarily.
horse.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong either. I'm just saying out of.
Apparently,
If we were to look at all the movies we all said and just put the ones that weren't on a lot of the list, Purge and Sex Tape would be there.
But there's always surprises.
Could be on the collective dark horse.
Sex Tape could be like the number 7 movie or something.
That would surprise the shit
So. Bad Teacher did pretty good. So.
I mainly thinking Jason Segel's the one who's like his comments from the draw to the movie.
Okay.
Well, come on. I thought I saw the
Again,
trailer.
Sarah Marshall did.
Okay. It also didn't come out this summer.
Yeah.
So anyways, that was our list. We may be wrong, we may be right, we'll never know. I'm sure something will be completely forgotten and we'll do a bunch of money.
I'm pretty sure we'll know eventually.
I'm sure some of these things will flop and we'll be regretting they were in our list, like last year with The Hangover and Lone Ranger. Yeah, we were wrong on
I'm
those.
confident.
So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. A couple things to think about. The big 3, as we are calling them, which is How to Train Your Dragon 2, Transformers: Age of Extinction, and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Those are the 3 that we all have on our top 10s. For me, they were the easiest 3 to put on the list. Like, it was like, these are the top 3 movies. I'd be surprised if anything else was. Casey also has those in his top 3. Some other people just have them sporadic in their list. But, yeah. So the big 3, what do you guys think?
I think those are the easiest to put on our list.
Yeah,
Okay.
very much.
Okay, let's
I think everybody's gonna end up seeing them by
How-
the end of the summer.
More than likely.
I don't think anyone
Most
should
people.
go see Transformers, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everyone's going to see
Yeah,
it.
with as
We
bad
thought
as the last
Transformers.
one was.
I didn't like the first 3 movies, and I still fucking saw those in the theater.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So,
And I
We're
liked
par-
How to Train Your Dragon, and it went over real
Michael
well.
Bay
I think
thanks
the
you
second
for,
one's gonna be
thanks you
even
for your
better.
money.
we're part of the problem when it comes to Transformers. Let's put that.
Hey, I've stopped after the first one. I didn't even want to go to see the first one.
That's true.
I almost fell asleep during the first one.
Okay.
That could have been
Okay.
drunk.
So How to Train
No, I
Your
was
Dragon.
sober. I was just at the point, like near the end, I
Okay.
was really bored.
Right.
Like once they started robot fighting, I was like, I felt like I should be excited seeing giant robots fight, but I didn't care at that.
The robot fighting got better. Like, I think the second one had a lot better with the robot fighting. You could make it out more, at least, and
I was
figure out what's
really
going
bored
on.
by the end of
But
the first one.
yeah.
And I didn't
It
want
would
to
have
see
been
the
way
second.
cooler because, when we were 10.
Yeah, I never went and saw either of the
Whoa,
other ones after
yeah.
that.
All right.
Not
Anyways,
that I've heard anything good from them.
so Transformers, not our collective favorite movie franchise or anything we're really looking forward to seeing that much, but it's huge. People go see those movies, right? How to Train Your Dragon, you mentioned. It's a kids movie, first of all.
Doesn't matter.
Kids
Yeah.
movies, especially during the summer, but
I watch
really,
that.
really
Yeah,
almost,
I do
really
too.
almost all year round, kids movies do awesome. So
Yeah.
It
it's a
also
kids
answers
movie.
the question of how Vikings with dragons didn't take over the world like the next week. It turns out everybody's got dragon armies. So,
Especially
Alright.
in China folk.
So it's an animated movie. It's a kids movie. It's a family movie, but it's for all ages. It's something that people loved the first one, and you
Oh,
hear
right,
about
right.
talking all the time. So
and it won't
Big
be a
movie.
restraining order.
that's why I put it number one, because I don't think there's really any other big kids movies. I think this is it. So everyone's gonna go see this. This is gonna be like the Frozen of the summer, right? Like Frozen last
Yeah,
fall. or
that's
whatever.
why I
Everyone's gonna go
put
see
it there. Learn from last year.
Yeah, or the Despicable Me 2 from last year, whatever. So that leaves Amazing Spider-Man 2. It comes out in the sweet spot, the first week of May, the very beginning of the summer. It has the entire summer basically to make its money. It is a superhero movie. It is the sequel to a successful movie. There's a lot of things going for it.
People tend to enjoy Spider-Man a lot.
Yeah,
I thought the
people love
reboot
Spider-Man.
was pretty good.
We like the reboot, but a lot of people on the internet.
They really want crying
Don't
ass
like
Tobey
it.
Maguire back? I'd see
Well,
him.
they
But to be
just-
fair, it's funny to watch him slap women.
People complain about hearing the origin again. People complain about,
Well, yeah.
it gets negative buzz here
Well,
and
we're
there.
not doing that with this one, which is...
Yeah, but instead the worry for this one is there's too many characters, too many villains, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what we're
So-
here.
I don't think all of them are going to have as much screen time
Yeah.
as it looks like.
No, I also agree, but
The main concern I heard about the last one was just that the romance. People complained that they were...
really that was like the best part.
That's what I kept on hearing. Like, oh, there's too much romance. I was like, really? Did we watch the same movie?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. So
I thought it fit really well and it made
Yeah.
the character like
Richard?
human.
I don't
and-
know. I didn't see it.
you didn't see Amazing Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, you should see it. It's good.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, they
So-
did it right on that.
that leads us
It'll help
right
you
in.
resist boredom.
That leads us right in.
Yeah.
Comic book movies are always huge in the summer, so the ones we got this year, we already talked about Amazing Spider-Man 2. We got that one. We have X-Men Days of Future Past, which is on most lists, I think.
Yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy, which is on most lists, I think.
Yeah.
I think. So, X-Men, what do we think?
And
The First Class didn't do that great.
Fuck you, I
But
still
this-
go see more
they're-
X-Fans.
Oh, I love First Class, but it didn't do that great.
They're really...
It didn't-
This one's really hyping it up. I think...
It's true.
I think
You
they're
have
riding
both
the hype train.
both casts joining together.
You got...
I'm curious what the story's going to be like.
It stays in the future past.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, what, like, how...
Wolverine
like,
is Kitty
how
Pryde.
exactly it's taking place with, like, the First Class and the regular X-Men thing.
Yeah, no, I'm interested.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
I'm pretty sure in the trailer I saw Charles Xavier walking, and that
True.
can't be right.
You did. Who knows? It could be a
That could've
mental.
been a-
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
have
In
been
his
mental.
head or something, I don't know.
It's
Like-
happened before.
I wouldn't worry about what we see in the trailer, except for Quicksilver.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Quicksilver's portrayal of the kid from the BK commercials from the 90s.
Like Burger King's Kids Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He looks ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Especially when Captain America just showed,
yeah.
even not really being
Spoilers.
Quicksilver, a better version of Quicksilver. He wasn't in the suit or anything, but yeah.
Well, you can't all wear what the people in the 80s
Goggles.
thought the future was going to be like
Like
clothes.
Jet Set Radio.
So I think it's in the past. I think that's why he's wearing weird shit.
You
Because
think
it's
he's-
supposed to be like 70s attire.
God, I hope so.
God.
I don't know. Either way, I am worried about that. I'm worried about how large the cast is. This is another thing where we're talking about so many characters and all that kind of thing. I mean, it could work. It could be awesome. I think it looks cool. Looking forward to seeing it. It has the dink in it. There's things going for it. But, you know.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
I do
to it.
think the hype train's going to push it, and plus, I mean, I think people want a good X-Men movie. And
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
We
had
want it, but we just keep
haven't
getting
had-
I know.
disappointed.
First Class, though,
It's like-
is good.
Yeah, it's like they're using a good
but I
X-Men
mean,
movie
that's-
to make it.
But First Class had like,
Not enough people saw it, though.
well, First Class had like the weird. They had fucking fairy or not. They didn't have like it had the fucking weird.
Angel. She called herself Angel.
Yeah, like it had people that weren't like X-Men. Not,
It had a
not
weird-
as like the popular people would
Yeah.
go like if you name an X-Men and you look at the cast of First Class and who the X-Men are, you'd be like, who the fuck are these three people?
Well, actually, just
You know, I mean like a movie that's.
that's it out.
But I mean like traditional X-Men cast.
But you know what First Class
And a
did
good
have?
plot.
Fassbender, McAvoy, and Lawrence.
They had-
So-
they had a good team.
Yeah.
The
But-
central three characters were awesome. So,
But I meant like you need a good. This one brings Wolverine back. Wolverine's
and even
greatest
Kevin
hero
Bacon
of all
did
fucking
okay.
time.
Even Kevin Bacon did pretty good, considering.
But I mean, I think this is like the X-Men movie people want. And
I hope so. We'll see. We'll
Eventually,
see.
they'll have to get another actor to play Wolverine.
No, they
Eventually.
Cyclops back.
Yeah, hopefully Cyclops will be back. And hopefully this will fix X-Men 3, right? That's the
There's no fixing
Well,
X-Men 3.
somehow someone has to do it,
Then you
or
have to go
just
back
throw
and
it
fix
out.
X-Men 2.
X-Men 2 isn't
That
as
one wasn't
bad.
too bad.
X-Men 2
No,
is
X-Men
pretty
2
good.
There's
was-
things it does in the universe that probably shouldn't have happened. Lady
It's not perfect. It's not
Lady
perfect.
Deathstrike comes right to mind in the forefront.
Okay.
All right.
Well, anyways.
Yeah,
And Striker.
All right. Anyways, so the last of the comic book movies is Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the Marvel.
Universe.
Yeah, it's the Marvel movie for the summer.
Cosmic, yeah, they're
It comes out later than normal. It comes out in the beginning of August, so it's kind of a later movie.
And it's...
It is a question mark because it's really a sci-fi movie. Hard to see how it goes with the rest of the Marvel movies, even though they say it does.
But
I mean,
that's
aside
saying
from
that,
Thanos, obviously.
In Joss we trust.
But he hasn't-
Well, yeah, but it's James
Yeah.
Gunn. James Gunn.
He still had oversight.
Look, James Gunn has made some good movies. Slither's pretty good.
Yeah, Slither's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very well.
That makes me want to see it even more now.
Yeah, I never saw Super, so I don't know how good that one was.
Super's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've heard good things. Anyway, but it looks great.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it'll be a cool movie, but the thing is...
Will people want to see a talking raccoon in a giant tree that just says "I am Groot"?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
If he says anything
We
else,
do.
they fuck it up.
We do.
Really, the tree just doesn't talk much?
He
He
says,
says,
"I am
I am
Groot."
Groot. That's all he says.
That's what he says, and there's a raccoon.
He's like Hodor of the Marvel
They're
Universe.
good
It's
socks,
fucking
don't worry.
raccoon.
Yeah, no, but,
raccoon.
but like,
He talks, he loves big ass guns, and just fucking
And it
tits.
swings like a fucking Mack truck.
Yeah.
I see.
Alright, that's the...
Yeah.
This
They're-
isn't...
they're kind of
voiced by Iron Man.
C-listers.
Voiced by Vin Diesel is the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh yes.
maybe.
So
This isn't Iron Man, this isn't Captain
Maybe.
America, this
no,
isn't...
you're right though. Yeah.
This isn't...
I'm hoping it's
These are like
other.
C-listers at best.
I'm hoping it's
At
as much like the comics
if
as
this
possible.
is my weekend off and I make that one, this is one of those ones where
Right,
my role actually takes place as the what the fuck you guys talking about, guys?
I don't
That's
know
what you
the
said
fuck this
in
is,
the
too.
thing. You're like, really, a raccoon? Like that was your response.
He's not actually a raccoon.
When I
He's just
heard-
an alien that happens to look like an Earth raccoon.
But
Oh, that makes me feel better. Nah.
When I heard they were making the movie, I was like so excited. I was like, how are they gonna do this? Are they actually gonna have Groot as a tree and Rocket Raccoon and shit? And yeah, they
But
are.
no,
Wow,
like,
you are just
I
excited.
find it
I read
odd
the
that
comics.
I do find it odd though
Fair
that
enough.
I love it.
why is
Then-
the why is
Off
the
the wall, crazy cosmic shit.
why is the
Touche.
Nova Corps like sword? Why wouldn't it have just been
Yeah.
sword and to tie it in with the Marvel Universe more? Shouldn't it have just been
No,
sword?
the
Well,
no, the
that's
Nova
so
Corps
we
is-
can do that on
Oh,
that
that's
discussion.
so-
No, the Nova Corps is like the green
Now,
one.
moving on.
I know, but I don't think
Moving on.
John C. Riley
Moving
is
right
kicking
along.
ass. So,
Anyway,
anyways, all right.
I think the main problem with
Richard
that we
Rider.
think about Guardians of the Galaxy is it's not the big
Yeah.
Marvel heroes.
Yeah. It's not an established.
They even
group.
established that in the trailer that they're really big. There's a bunch of assholes.
Yeah. A-holes, it's a Disney movie. Alright, so other movies we should talk about is August. Other things we should talk about is August.
Other movies.
Yes.
August.
Other things we
Better
should talk
release
about.
in August.
Things happening in August.
Exactly, movies that come out
It's
in
most
August.
August
We mentioned Guardians
movie.
just a second ago. We got Lucy, Expendables 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, and Let's Be Cops, all coming out. Most of these ended up on people's lists here and there. Expendables 3 I don't think anyone had. But these are all movies that we want to see, kind of. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I'm not too high on, but...
I don't want to see it, but I mean,
I feel the need to see it.
Yeah. I think there's going to be enough.
Childhood.
There's enough people that are going to want to see it just to light up the internet about it.
There's enough 30-year-olds and there's enough kids who like it now. I think that it'll be successful.
On my list.
I think that'll be successful because of those things.
Only one of these.
But it's not on my list because it's in August. I only put one movie that's in August on my list, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy because it's the exception to the rule. Because August, people just don't go see movies that much, at least not enough to make the top 10. So that's my theory. That's why these other movies didn't make my list. But you guys put a lot of these on your list, so I'm interested to know why some
I
of these
didn't
other
approach
movies
my
made
list
the list.
making with such diligent.
I overthink
fact-finding.
things.
Because I wasn't using time as a factor, and I was just kind of going, oh, well, this is a movie that I think people would watch.
I went with, I recognize that. Okay, on the list it goes.
Yeah.
So you think people are gonna want to go see Let's Be Cops?
I didn't
Yeah.
put it on my list. I want to see it a lot.
I got a dark horse.
But
I mean,
The
number
Dark Horse.
no, I
Could
think
be really good.
in,
Yeah.
No, I want to see it. I think it
Yeah.
could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as the
As
general
far as
public,
you
is
know,
the
I
general
just-
public gonna want to go see it?
I
believe it.
I think it looks
I think it'll do
ridiculous
good.
enough
Kind of looks like a YouTube sketch.
If yeah,
It's just
people
gonna be
see
long, ain't it?
like
Yeah.
once you get the TV spots out there and stuff like that, I think that people will be kind of interested.
I know. I think there'll be some interest. My thing about when I made my list was I know like comedies they do well, but they're like
Not top tier.
not
numbers.
top tier. Not to
Yeah.
mention this year has a lot of action type movies. Like it's got like,
change up.
besides like Maleficent, Godzilla, X-Men, like these are and Transformers, like these are a lot of like action movies I think are going to dominate at least the top 10 movies. And I think there's going to be some comedy sneaking in, but I figured between those it'd either be 22 Jump Street or Billion Ways to Die. And I think Billion
Yeah.
Ways to Die has the best chance at it. But with 22 made by Dark Horse, because I know that's a sequel.
Yeah.
That was a really funny movie. And
Those are the top two.
it's got enough stuff. But
I think those are the top two comedies.
Let's Be Cops. It looks really hilarious. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be great. But I didn't think about it in August. I just thought like it's a new movie, and I've already put a comedy on my list. And I already put a comedy.
Yeah,
on
even
my
if it
list.
was in like June, I don't know if it'd be on my list because I don't know if it has enough mass appeal to bring people in.
Yeah, it's on.
Who knows? Maybe it would have been The Hangover of this summer and surprised everyone, but we don't know because it comes out in August, basically.
I think when we approach August, we'll see more.
Yeah.
People will be more of a buzz about it.
I mean,
money.
Can't wait
not-
to see it.
let's
Looks
be
hilarious.
Not that many people watch New Girl, so it's not like these are well-known
Well, you
actors
don't
or
have to see it
anything,
because
really.
of New Girl. I mean,
Well, no, but I'm
I
saying
didn't know who any of these people are. I just thought like the trailer
the
was
main
funny.
two cast members are people from New Girl.
well,
so
like
it's
the first Hangover movie, no one knew who any of those guys were.
I knew what Elms was.
I knew who Zach Galifianakis was. I knew who Bradley Cooper was. I knew who like everyone.
Most people.
I didn't know who
you know
Bradley Cooper
everything.
was.
I
You don't count.
Wait, I didn't know.
You don't
Ken,
count.
I didn't know Ken
You
Jeong.
count.
I didn't know who
You
Bradley
don't
Cooper
count.
was.
You know too many things.
I didn't know Ken Jeong at the time. At the time.
Or him. I knew he was the Asian. I knew he was like the new Asian guy in movies that had been long.
Okay.
Like,
I was aware of Zac Galifianakis.
The modern day Mako.
That's about it.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
I
And
knew
then
Justin
I remember
Bartha
Doug from National
Yeah,
Treasure.
from National Treasure.
But like Bradley Cooper and Ed Helms were pretty.
You know who Ed Helms?
I didn't know who Ed Helms was. Where'd you know Ed Helms?
Daily
from?
Show.
Oh, I didn't really
Yeah.
watch Daily Show.
And The Office.
Never watched The Office.
Anyways. Going back to August, because we're not talking about The Hangover.
What else is in August we have to talk
Sin
about?
City, I think, was on some people's lists, right?
See, that's going to be a difficult one because I think a lot of
It's
people.
on my
Sin
list.
City did the first one did really well, right? I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that being.
It did
like,
well for
big.
March or April when it came out. I think it was April.
I remember Sin City being like the movie.
Yeah.
It
But I
was.
don't know if it's going to have the pull.
It was probably also my hype because I love Sin City. So
It's not very.
You
hot.
made everyone see the movie.
I did. No, I think it made 40 million opening weekend, if I remember correctly. But that was when that style of movie was
Yeah.
big. I mean, now
I
like
thought that started that.
They've had a
Three-
bunch of movies.
300 did pretty good. The 300 Rise of the Empire from this year did
Yeah.
decent, but it didn't do nearly
The
what 300
Spirit
the first
did
one did.
terrible.
Yeah, The Spirit was a
I really
flop.
like the Spirit.
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
like The Spirit. I don't know about
I
really
know.
like, but I like The Spirit.
I like Sam Jackson. I like Nazis.
I think Gabriel Mox did good. I think he's good on Suits. I think that's horrible that his acting career kind of took a dump after that movie, but
I would watch the Spirit if I saw it again.
anyways.
I would.
Alright, so Sin City, kind of a question mark, kind of a gamble, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it comes out late in the year.
I have it pretty
so-
high on my list for a gamble.
I got kind of low because I feel it's just taken.
Seven
some people
is-
probably-
You have Purge on your list.
Yeah, you have the Purge on
Yeah.
your list. Can we talk about this?
Oh, that? You want to talk about that?
Sure.
Because the first movie did like good.
It didn't
apparently.
do top 10 numbers at all.
It did good.
It did good because it was made for like $8 million. It was made for like nothing.
I remember it did
It
good.
made its money back and some.
Yeah.
I don't want the Purge on my list. I barely want to even fucking see it. Just the,
Well, here's
the
the
only reason I want to see it is because I know the review.
You have the
You wanna
Purge.
review it.
You have the Purge over How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Whoa. I have a good excuse about that.
Well, let's hear it.
I forgot about
Sure
how
as hell
you should be
can't be
dragon.
drunk.
I already
switched
did
around
that with
some of
that.
your
I don't want
order.
to do it again. I was like, this is probably a good spot for it.
Okay, so anyways.
That's exactly my thought process for that.
I don't even want to live in
shit.
a world where The Purge 2 does better than How to Train Your
Yeah,
Dragon.
yeah, I agree.
There-
If that happens,
there-
I'm out.
There I failed, okay? I admit that.
Okay.
But still.
If by some abomination it happens, I'm walking into traffic.
Let's
Like
let-
this is why I'm in last place. I'm sorry.
I don't
Okay,
think
well-
Vegas is gonna take them on.
we'll let Kit own
If
his
the
failure.
Purge actually does better than How You Train Your Dragon, I will shit on camera.
I think YouTube will take us down, regardless of the fact that only 6 people watched it.
So, very well, it's fucking matter.
Okay, anyways, so Maleficent is the next thing I wanted to bring up real quick. It's a Disney live-action movie. last summer we like all had Lone Ranger on our lists. Did not make the list. It was a giant flop. Aside from animated movies,
Be fair,
when was the
it was
last
a shitty
time a Disney movie other than Pirates did decent, I guess, or did good. But even Pirates was kind of waning down as it went on. This is Angelina Jolie, who
Fourth
we
one
haven't
looks
seen in
pretty-
a while.
That's pretty good though.
Haven't seen Angelina Jolie in a while. I don't know what her box office draw is at this point. Like if she has a lot of one or, not as much as it was.
But this is Maleficent.
It's based on, famous cartoons.
It's nice to see that she's not
fairy
in there
tale.
for sexuality or for hitting people really hard.
Okay,
Just saying.
that was an odd thing
She
to
does
say, I
turn into a
guess.
dragon and beat that ass.
Well,
Maybe.
it's not her.
I haven't seen the
Unless,
movie.
unless she's gonna do like a Benedict
I don't know.
Cumberbatch
See,
and actually do the CGI.
If I was gonna,
In which case, that would be pretty bitchin'.
if I was gonna think about what Maleficent was gonna do, I was gonna see what Wicked did. That sort of like this is kind of.
Well, that's right. So I'm thinking Wizard of Oz is Sleeping Beauty, right?
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty.
But this is what I see this movie being is like, it's gonna draw the mom crowd. That's
I think it's
That's
going
what
to draw. I think it's going to draw a pretty good
It's a
family.
live- yeah,
I think it's going to
it's
get
a family
families.
movie.
I think it's going to get.
I think it's gonna draw the
It's
the
Disney,
older
so it's
Disney
not gonna
fan
be too dark.
movies.
older women.
It's
Sort of
gonna draw the
sort of
tweens
thing.
to Hot Topic. Come on, that's merchandise
There
and Hot
you go.
Topic right
You mean
there.
the main character is an evil wizard chick?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want this pin on my backpack. I'm gonna
But-
get a tattoo.
It's like it's talking to me.
But there's
She
still
wears black. I wear
there's,
black. I'm so deep.
there's still a feeling though that who knows? Like
No, it seems. This movie seems more interesting to me than Lone Ranger is. I only put Lone Ranger on my list.
I think it'll do better than Lone Ranger.
I put
I'm
Lone
gonna
Ranger.
say that.
Lone Ranger made my list last year because it was Johnny Depp Disney movie, and I figured like this. They were kind of pushing like this is
The
gonna be
Pirates angle.
Yeah, they're like
I
this is gonna
was-
be their next thing.
Yeah,
and
Johnny Depp.
I didn't want to see the movie. It looked stupid, and when I saw it, it was stupid. Thank God I was right.
It wasn't
That-
terrible.
So
but
it's supposed to be a
it
full
was
sleeper
way
event.
too long. It should have been edited.
Yeah, it was
but-
a pretty not a good movie. This movie at least seems like it's got a better
someone
direction. I don't know. It knows what it is. I don't know. They don't really tell us anything.
It's telling a story that they
But
already
at
told from a different
Yeah, but it
perspective,
seems like
yeah.
it's gonna hit something different, not just be a fucking Johnny Depp action movie. And Disney going,
Okay.
please
we'll
see.
watch
this. We've spent money.
Something to look forward to, seeing how it turns out. Really quick, while we wrap this up here, a couple things I wanted to mention. What I'm calling wild card sci-fi
It's cleaned
movies. These sort of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Godzilla, Edge of Tomorrow sort of movies. They're sci-fi movies. I think Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is going to do great because the first one did way better than everyone thought. I think, or the Rise of the Planet of the Apes, not the first one, but Rise of the Planet of the Apes, way more money than anyone thought. So it'll be interesting to see if that can keep it up, if it can increase it, if it can do anything like that. Godzilla. Godzilla's been kind of dragged through the mud in cinematic form over the last 15 years. So
Just that one movie.
even Godzilla 2000 didn't do shit.
What was Godzilla 2000?
That
Matthew
was the
Broderick.
shitty one with the fucking.
No. Matthew Broderick was just Godzilla. Then there was also like a Godzilla 2000 sort of thing that was.
Oh,
and that was
I forgot about that.
it was like an
I
Asian.
saw that in the theater. It was awesome.
It was actually an Asian
I forgot all about that.
I
Whenever you said
remember
Godzilla
that.
2000, I thought it was the Matthew Broderick.
Oh,
No,
98 though.
that was
It just clicked in
Godzilla.
my head right now that was a. Oh my god.
And that was like 98, I think. Was
Don't remember that at all.
Matthew
Yeah,
Broderick.
98, yeah.
So are people going to be scared off of Godzilla due to
I don't
recent
know.
memory, or is?
Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
You already said that was 1998. Nobody remembers that fucking.
It's
Like, we
true.
didn't even remember that shit.
I think it looks amazing.
Kid can't help but bring
It
up all the
was-
shit that happened in '98, but
I think
the
it-
general people.
It looks like it's going to be amazing. I hope it's going to be amazing, but I just don't know if it's going to draw as big of a crowd as I would like it to.
The
I guess.
Cranston factor. I don't have like a. What did you call the fucking Bodrick shit? That
Broderick?
Or the,
Too bad the Taco Bell Chihuahua's gone. They can cross promote again. Here, these are.
no, the McCona.
The McConaissance?
We
It
don't.
doesn't have McConaughey in it. No, it's
No,
not
but
McConaissance.
we have the Crans factor.
Cranston Dynasty. I don't know.
Cranston.
Renaissance. Like the Renaissance, but the Renaissance.
All right, but also in that
Matt!
The Crystal
Guys.
Cranston.
guys, it's
Crystal
not,
Knock!
it's not just Bryan Cranston in that movie. We also have Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in the movie as well. Aaron
Elizabeth
Taylor
Olsen
Johnson and
and-
Elizabeth
yeah.
Olsen. So it's kind of a preview of Avengers.
Which one's Godzilla?
Who?
And Ken
Neither.
Watanabe. Oh yeah, they got Ken
And Ken
Watanabe.
Watanabe.
Ken Watanabe is.
Do they give Godzilla a Snickers and does he, get
Coach
well again?
Viva Gorditas!
And there's other monsters in it, even though they're not
Oh
really
yeah,
showing
we got
much.
Rodan.
We're gonna get Mothra released.
Maybe.
I think we might. I don't know.
Are we gonna get Robert Smith of The Cure?
Rob, that's me.
Oh.
Rob.
Rob. Boredom.
No, I want the two fucking midget Asian chicks in the bird cage. Or I'm out.
Sid.
All right, so Edge of Tomorrow though, I heard it mentioned a lot on people's lists.
Only because it's a summer movie.
I think it's questionable to me. Like Tom Cruise, Oblivion didn't do that great.
No, it didn't.
I don't know how much his star power is shining right now.
It's a great thing that Tom Cruise, known heterosexual, and totally normal person.
Elysium didn't do that great.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things
terrible.
that.
Dude, Lord Zeno will help Tom Cruise.
The main reason I put Edge of Tomorrow on my dark horse is because I believe that there's been so many commercials on it that it's been burrowed in people's minds. And they're going to have to see
Whenever I go to the theater, I feel like I'm reliving that trailer over and over again. It's shitty because it is the exact same trailer. I've only seen the one trailer for it. It's the same trailer. I feel like I'm Tom Cruise, only straight.
I'm gonna win. I got this.
Okay, let's end it with some trash talk, right? You're
Fuck
gonna
you,
win
Brian.
this, right?
You're an asshole. I hate you.
Screw you, Richard, because of reasons.
Fair enough, sir.
Repeat. Right here. Repeat.
Seriously, if Purge 2 does better than How I Fucking Train
Look
My
at
Dragon
that.
2, I'm walking in.
Whatever. Compared to last year's sale,
I am out.
that's
All
true.
right.
I don't have quite the Team Richard power this year compared to last year. Because it didn't matter. I was still kind of won either way.
Alright. So, I guess that'll do it for this video. It's probably much longer than it should have been, but
Just edit all
Don't
the
be
kids
scared.
talk, you know?
yeah, be sure to look forward to these reviews of a lot of these, if not all of these movies. I doubt we'll see all of them,
I
but
expect to see
a
everything
lot
on
of
this.
these. I would love to, but I don't know if we'll have time or scheduling and all those kind of things. Anyways, look forward to reviews of many of the summer movies. Be sure to look forward to our results show in the fall when we get that far and we can say how many points everyone made. And
I'm gonna make all the points.
if you want to make a list yourself, you can put it in the comments. You can, we'll maybe say who won in terms of... No one is going to leave a comment, so I guess we won't have to say...
Hey, why go to those popular websites when you can leave a comment right there in our own YouTube page?
Yeah.
We'll actually see
and you
it.
can subscribe.
We'll actually see it, read it.
Yeah.
You leave it on one of those like people that are getting like
Millions,
thousands views. They don't read your fucking shit. Nobody cares about that.
We'll mention your ass out.
We'll actually be like,
Baby Boy 2077 got
Yeah.
40 points.
Have we had any comments that we really mentioned? I mean, except for Richard's that he always keeps on making.
I haven't made a comment in a while.
All right. Well,
but still.
if you add a comment,
what you'll get
either-
is personality.
we will mention it on a future episode. If you leave a comment in this
If you
video,
leave a comment with this code,
no, there's no code. If you just leave a comment on this video, we'll mention it on a future episode. Be sure to subscribe while you're leaving that comment.
are you
Like
going to
this
put a
video.
code there just because
And,
put a code there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways.
Get box sales saying nothing.
Yeah, we're probably all idiots. We'll probably be completely wrong.
Like an 8,
But we'll see what
Two
happens,
equal signs.
and hopefully it'll be a good summer for movies,
capital
guys.
G, and like a squiggly, 2 squiggly lines.
Looking
We're
forward
not
to
putting a caption on the fucking YouTube.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh.
Good night.
it. Enjoy the summer.
The normal business.
When you play the game of Resisting Boredom Summer Movie Challenge, you win.
You win.
Or you...
Rape.
You win or you come in second place and are voted off the show secretly.
Kelsey Grammer.
The golden again. Scrambled eggs all over my face.
What if he throws salad and scrambled eggs at people in Expendables 3? That'd be the greatest.
I'm not sure if I've seen Kelsey Grammer.
You know what this means. Expendables 4 is going to have David Hyde Pierce in it.
I was gonna say there. I feel like I'm Tom Cruise, only straight.
Prove it.
I need another beer.
Tom Cruise crazy.
Richard, would you mind?
And Tom Cruise.
It's on the door.
Flying unicorn high.
Oh, is that what that?
Gay boy wish for a planet full of unicorns.